For some, today is a day of celebration. A birthday or an anniversary, a promotion or an award. But that's not the case for everyone. For some, today is a day of desperation. They may be facing financial hardship, or homelessness, or struggling with depression. And while many of us have a friend or relative or a business associate that we can call on for assistance, there are many who don't know who to call or where to go for help. Fortunately, there is a place to find help, and the number to call is 211.
Helpline 211, this is Robin.
Hi, I am calling to see if y'all...
Not everyone in our community has someone they know to reach out to. They don't have the resources either financially or they don't have a relationship that they feel comfortable with talking to someone about depression or a financial need.
The type of calls we get can range from people that are looking for rental assistance to someone who is thinking about committing suicide. So it's a wide range of calls that we receive, and no matter what your issue is or what your crisis may be, you can give us a call.
Our counselors are talking to people at their lowest moments in their life. The people who are thinking of killing themselves, the people who feel like they're at the bottom of the ocean with the weight of the world on their shoulders and don't know how to find a way out.
The counselors here are very knowledgeable about resources and agencies in the area for so many different issues, needs, problems that our community has.
A lot of clients are running around on a scavenger hunt looking for resources, and 211 points them in the right direction to go to for services. So it eliminates the process of going from agency to agency when they can only make one phone call and go directly to the resource.
We have a major database that allows us to be able to kind of pinpoint exactly what that caller's need is and direct them to the services in our community that can be a big help.
We're more than just an operator 411. We do it with care.
211 Big Bend is a free and confidential helpline service center serving 8 counties in the Big Bend region, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a community-based nonprofit organization, 211 Big Bend is funded primarily through state grants as well as private donations and public support. Funding is used to pay for phone lines, building maintenance, and salaries for full-time staff. But perhaps the most important need for funding involves the training of volunteers, without whom the organization could not exist.
I think it's important to understand the extensive training that is involved. When we have volunteers, they devote, at minimum, about 1.5 years of their life to this agency.
So as a volunteer at 211 Big Bend, when you go through the training program, you're not going to learn skills that are just helpful while you're on the phone. You're going to develop major life skills that will allow you to further anything that you want to do, whether it's professionally or personally at home when you're dealing with a family member who's going through a difficult time and being there for even your family.
At first, when I started out at 211, I was hesitant to make sure that I can learn all the policies, learn all the regulations, learn all the material. But after I've had the opportunity to learn that and answer the phones, this is just a part of my life, and it's just second nature. If I'm out in the community and my friends are just talking, I just jump into my habit of being a 211 counselor.
I feel like I walk away with a better understanding of the people around me, that we all face different situations. We go through, there are trials that we have in life, yet we can all have a common ground, and I feel gratitude for working here, and I love what I do.
I think it's the most highly concentrated group of amazing people that you'll find in one spot. So it takes a special person to pick up the phone. So.
Another critical component to any nonprofit organization involves the commitment and participation of the board of directors.
211 board is very transparent. We get financial reports every single meeting. We know the financial health of the organization always. We know our grant status. We know things that are on the horizon. We don't miss deadlines. We make sure we take advantage of every resource that's available to us, and we've got a good team of people doing it under a great leader. So, you know, we've got a lot of people who are on this board not to fill up a resume, but to make a difference in somebody's life.
All in all, the Big Bend region is fortunate to have such a strong organization such as 211 Big Bend to provide assistance, information, and counseling to those in our community who really need it.
We're directly giving back to 211. You're directly impacting the caller on the other end of that line. I like the fact that we are a frontline resource for those in need. That's the thing that impacts me the most about 211.
There's a lot of people who are just one paycheck away from a catastrophic life situation. And so 211 helps bridge those gaps, but it also helps connect people to other people. Sometimes, you know, we can't make your car repair go away, but we can make your anxiety a little more manageable and help you piece out your problems, kind of do some crisis management and give you a plan. A lot of people, if they just have a plan, that's that little piece of hope they need to keep going and not give up. And 211 gives them that.
I love what I do here at 211 Big Bend. Every day that I go home, I know that I've made a difference and that we make a difference in the Big Bend community.
211 Big Bend, because life is 24/7, so are we.